What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode we completed up all these side quests here on Windfall Island, and well, now we only have one thing left to do. Set sail and go wherever the wind takes us. So let's get started. So, see the arrow behind the boat? That's basically the direction the wind is blowing. And as long as we're facing that direction, the boat will move at a high speed. You can press the right or ZR to jump. You can also pull out things while you're on sea, but the boat will stop moving. Anything you pull out will cause the boat to stop moving, except for one item that we'll get a little bit later, and we'll hear a little bit more about that item in just a moment. So pretty much all we're doing is just taking a straight shot all the way to Dragon Roost Island, except I want to head right over here to this little island that's kind of halfway in between. This is called Paw Print Isles, for the only sake of it being literally just in the shape of a paw print. Pretty self-explanatory. And if we look closely around here, there should be someone around here, I guess, that should be jumping out of the water, I do believe. If you see a fish jumping out of water, you can take your bait that you've gotten, and you will be able to throw it to him, and he'll give you something useful in return. But I don't seem to see him. If I see him on the way out, I'll make sure to grab him. If not, we'll come back here later and do that ourselves. Or I'll do it off camera, maybe. So, this is Paw Print Isle. As you can see, it's in the shape of a paw print, giving it its name. And if we cut the grass right here, you can see that there is a tiny hole that we can actually crawl through. I'm going to need to put my sword away in order to crouch and then crawl all the way inside here. And once we do that, we can fall down this hole. And once we do that, it will take us down to a lower level, kind of inside the island here. This is exactly where we want to be. In order to get out, all you have to do is step into that beam of light, not too hard. And once we crawl through here, we'll get some brand new enemies. These are called Chews, or Choo-Choos. They appear in other Zelda games. And this one happened to give us some red chew jelly. Keep it in our spools bag, and it will be as effective as a cure for exhaust. We can turn it into a red potion, basically. Is what that description said. All you do is take it and turn it into a red potion, and we've already taken damage. Sweet. And I think they all end up dropping red chew jelly, which is kind of interesting. So I believe we want to head to the right here. And if we make our way down here to the right, yes indeed, there is a chest here. We want to open up this, and inside of it is a very important item. It's our final piece of heart, our fourth one. It'll give us an extra heart, and it will restore our health in the process. These guys aren't too difficult to take out. They only take like one hit, not too hard. And with that, that's the only thing that we really need to collect down here. So with that, we can pretty much get out of here and continue on our way to that giant island kind of in the background that you guys can see. And when you step into the beam of light, it simply just takes you outside. And so now we need to crawl back through this hole, yes. And where's the King of Red Lions? He should be around here somewhere. Well, oh, there he is. Alright, so we need to head back over there to him. So, yeah, he will kind of reset his location once you kind of leave the area and walk away. Alright, let's put this sail away. And turn around, because I want to talk to these folks right here, specifically the one on the left. This guy right here. Yeah. Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Well, not really. Haha, you won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with this weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what. As one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nah, nope, or nar. Just grab it. And with that, we got a treasure chart. And in the last episode, we got our first one, and I never really explained what they were. And, well, he's going to explain it for us. First, open your map on the Wii U gamepad and then compare the island charts on the right with the treasure charts on the left to see where treasure lies. If you press the plus to pause the game, you can take a sweet time poring over the charts. After all, haste makes waste. After that, all you need to do is use the same thing we used to haul up treasure, one of those grappling hooks that the Rito tribe folk use on Dragon Roost Island use. Yep, those grappling hooks. Nothing pulls up stuff like those things. Alright, little buddy. Best of luck to all of us. Bye. Alright, see you later. Alright, so we can go up to that little area right up there and kind of get ourselves fight some enemies on those platforms. Anytime you see a platform like that, you're going to want to try to board it and take out the enemies on top. As well as anything like this right here. You can also find enemies on these and take them out there. And there's also Beetle out here. Beetle will travel all over with us and be on different islands and kind of give us items that we're going to need in the future. I didn't see that little fish dude back there. We may not get to actually see him till a little bit later on, but no worries, we'll be able to come back through here a little bit later on. But these fish, or these seagulls I should say, will let us know we're traveling in the right direction. And anytime you see barrels like that as well, you're going to want to go through the middle of them, and then these barrels will pop up that give you different types of rubies. Most of the time green, but sometimes you can get blue and yellow. And now that we're close to this island, we get to see what it actually is. There, on the horizon. There's our destination, Link, Dragon Roost Island. Hey, this is the island those guys were just talking about. And well, here we are, Dragon Roost Island. And it's got some pretty good music too. High atop the island peaks lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valoo. You must go to this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island on how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the left stick. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting the right stick up, down, and right. There we go. Very nice. That was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold the left stick to the left to change the rhythm, and then match the rhythm and tilt up, right, left, and then down. So hold left, up, right, left, and down. That's it, Link. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it with it in 6/4 time by tilting the left stick to the right. You will do well to remember that. And with that, we got the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical conductor's baton, we can borrow the power of the gods. We can use the right stick to conduct. Don't tilt the left stick to control in 3/4 or conduct in 3/4 time. Hold the left stick to the left to conduct in 4/4 time, and hold it right to conduct in 6/4 time. Which, if you know anything about music, you'll know what that means. And so, first things first, I want you to head right back here, because once we head over here, I want to head over to this little island right here, because something very important here. If we walk up to this and look at it, it appears to be markings indicating specific directions. If we pull out our Wind Waker, you can see up, left, and right. So we'll conduct in 3/4 time, because there's 3 notes. Up, left, and right. And with that, we've learned the Wind's Requiem. And with just like that, we can change the direction of the winds. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. Whoa, dude. Where'd you come from? The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? I guess so. Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how you use it, wind can be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say this, but my brother, Cyclos, is myth about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. If you encounter any cyclones at sea, chaste my brother for me, will you? I guess that's what that says. And Nat, is my request for you. And he leaves. Yeah, they use some kind of weird words in this. I mean, I know it's English, but they're words you don't hear often, I find. Especially when you come across people like that in these games, like, you know, something like, you know, the God of Winds and things like that. But anyway, we have a task to do. We have to get to the top of this island and talk to the people of the Rito tribe, which were those bird folks, the one who was delivering mail earlier in our adventure, who convinced the pirates to let us travel with them. Yeah, that was a Rito, the like half human, half bird kind of people. And so there's some other areas we can go down, like over there and stuff. And I might as well blow up this rock while it's here, just because it makes it easier. But there's no real need to travel that way other than, yeah, there's some rubies under these rocks. And let me tell you, this game is very generous with its rubies. Like every single rock pretty much has yellow rubies underneath, from at least what I know. Alright, so we throw that up there, and there should be another yellow ruby underneath. Yes, indeed. So yeah, we're already at 250 something rubies. It's pretty insane. The game is not shy about giving you lots of rubies, but then again, you're going to need them. So be sure to collect as many as possible, especially much later in our adventure. We're going to be needing plenty of rubies, because there's a giant quest that you guys may know about if you played this game before, that even though it was shortened, it's still quite long, and you're going to need a lot of rubies for it even still. So it's good to have a lot on you. And well, here's one of the Rito. I believe it's the guy from earlier. Link. Link, is that you? It is. I'm so pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she? Yeah, no. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I told my people about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our area. I guess that's what that says? It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Link. I'll be waiting. Yeah, so he just kind of flies away up to the top up there, and so we're going to need to follow after him. Alright, so let's head inside. We're just going to roll, and that was a very odd camera angle. We could see right through the island. I was going to hope I was going to get some rubies from that, but I guess not. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? Ah, so you are Link, are you? Quillis told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have another problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on this island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. So we are graced by the Sky Spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is a scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of the age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As the chief of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Sure thing. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Link in regards to your son, Prince Komali? As you can see, Link is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that the Prince Komali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Komali, is of the age to earn his wings. Yet he is weak, in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you show some of your courage on my son? Will you meet with my son? Sure thing, dude. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve the problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you in yours. I have something I wish you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Will you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Here, Link, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. And with that, we got a delivery bag. Finely crafted bags like this are used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. Select it on the item screen and press Y, X, or R to see what you have inside. You should find Medli in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valoo to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Komali. Alrighty, sure thing. So I guess we better go find this girl, Medli, and see where she's up to. And well, here's seems to be Medli. Wow, you do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. You're Link, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, me? I'm the attendant to the Great Sky Spirit Valoo. My name is Medli. Ah, so there you are. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not the attendant quite yet. I'm actually studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Link, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Komali. And with that, we've got the father's letter. There's a letter from a father addressed to his son. Since you just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Komali? When you want to take it out, choose the delivery bag on your item screen and select this letter to Y, X, or R. The room on the back of the first floor is Prince Komali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Komali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Link. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Alright, sure thing. Try to help you out as best as I can. So, that's the entrance right there, to, this area, the door that we entered at least. And so back here is Prince Komali's room. So what we want to do is we want to take our letter, attach it to R, and then we'll walk inside and go see him. I hate that there has to be a cutscene here in order to enter this room. Like it's in a whole section kind of loading area. And hey, that kind of looks like the pearl that we need. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Here, have this letter, dude. A letter? From my father? Oh sure, telling me to be a is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who had to go through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's businesses. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get the scale from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? I mean, I can sure try. That's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Alright, dude, sure thing. Alright, well, he's given us a challenge, and we might as well go complete it. So, let's go take on that dragon. And so, what we need to do is, actually we're going to need to meet Medli back up there as well. And that's kind of going to, well, she's at the entrance to Dragon Roost Cavern, so we need to head there anyway. So we might as well go meet her, figure out what she wants, and then try to get in ourselves. But there is one thing I want to do first. And that is, talk to this guy, who, if you look at his face, he's, yeah, the same character as the postman from, Ocarina of Time. Well, no, I have not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. Hmm? You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for our part-time help, would you? Yeah, sure. Ooh, excellent, that's good. But first, I need to see if I can use you or not. I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Master seals an envelope with the same icon on the shelf. Throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy. Simple. Use the left stick to select your shelf and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Yes it is. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Alright, so our goal here is to get at least 25 letters or more. You may think, oh, well, that's going to be difficult. It's really not. So yeah, all we have to do is throw that in and simply, well, I'm failing really miserably right now. It's because I'm talking and it's making it very difficult to focus. If we can do this quickly enough, we should be able to do it in just enough time. Oh geez. We didn't quite get enough, did we? No, 24, we were just one short. 24 letters. Great, good, terrific. You pass. Oh, you get 1 ruby for every 2 letters, so that comes out a grand total of 12 rubies, am I right? Yes, it is. Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Alright, so I need to actually try that one more time and get to 25. So I'm actually going to try to be quiet and focus like that. So I'm going to be quiet for a second, but I'm not going to cut ahead, so I'm just going to try to focus. So let's get started. And there we go, 26 that time. That's 26 letters. Splendid. Super. Your salary this time is 1 rupee per letter, so I need to pay you 26 rupees. Come by anytime, I mean it, anytime. The better you do, the higher your salary will become. That's economics. Huh. So apparently I don't need to do that. He's supposed to tell us something about helper or something, I believe. We may have to come back and do that a little bit later, but according to my notes, he's supposed to tell me something about, like, he's got, like, a letter for us or something. Or, he's hired a new assistant or something, I believe. Or I think if we come back to him. You need some work? No thanks, actually. But we did sort 26 letters, so, I don't really know why we wouldn't be able to, get that cutscene, I guess. But, anyway, this is actually the exit to Dragon Roost Cavern. So, yeah, there's this guy here who... we don't really need to worry about. Or do we have to go outside? No, okay. We actually do need to go outside. Yeah, the lake down there is completely dried up, and that's gonna be a kind of a problem for us to get in. Well, I'll show you that, guys, a little bit later. So, turns out we're actually gonna need to come all the way out here and then outside. But actually outside the other door, not this one. Alright, so I believe it's this door. Yes, this one right here. This is the entrance to Dragon Roost Cavern. Yep, here we are, and Medli should be right over here somewhere. I believe, actually, yeah, she's right down here. So let's talk to her. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't desperately need help. See this place? There used to be a beautiful spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the Great Valoo, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain, and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Komali? He wasn't very good. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Komali has taken. You see, Prince Komali's grandmother was the Great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave, dispatched in her dealings with the Great Valoo. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of the strength, I'm sure Prince Komali would have felt more secure. Link, I'm so sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I can get some wind under my wings, I'm sure you could get up there. So? Will you help me? Sure. Phew, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Alright, so pick her up, and we want to head to this ledge right here. And say the wind's not blowing correctly, so you see the wind's blowing forward right now. That's when we would want to throw her, but now it's kind of like dormant, and oh, not quite what we wanted. What I want to do is I want to pick her up and then climb up here, and then throw her, and then she'll drift off, and see, she'll fail. But what I actually want is for her to, if you see it, that didn't exactly work. If she hits the wall though, she'll actually kind of bonk it, and then she'll kind of get like a kind of like the old cartoony, like, swirling stars around her head. See, like that. Just like that. And then we can talk to her again. She said, I'm fine. That didn't really hurt. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Once more. With the wind. Toss away, please. Yeah, so that's kind of a funny little Easter egg there. But now the wind, we want to wait for it to blow in the correct direction. Alright, so we need to wait just a bit more. The wind's blowing backwards now. Wait for it to blow forwards. Nope, still not the right direction. It's now blowing right. You can also watch Link's hat, and that'll give you a good idea of which direction it's flowing. So now it's flowing to the left, and then it should change after this one and go forward. Alright, so throw her up there, and she'll glide, and there she goes. Oh, thank you. I think I'll now be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valoo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be an apprentice assistant, but I can understand some of the Great Valoo's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please, take it. And with that, we've got our first empty bottle. I believe 1 of 4. It's great for carrying water and other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Are you sure that guard that was kind of up there is not going to see you? Because I would think he would see you. But anyway, what we want to do is actually want to put some water in this bottle. We fill our bottle with water. Try pouring on something that looks dried and withered. Well, if you paid attention, I didn't really point this out, but right up here at the beginning of this area, there were some plants down here. They're actually bomb plants that were pretty dried up and dead. And what we need to do is we actually need to take this right here and pour some water on it. And the bomb plants will grow back. What we can do is we can throw that down there on top of that. And almost get it, except this bomb's going to land on top. Not down in the water, because it will go out. Well, we can kind of time it on the explosion. There we go. Time the explosion, and with that, the water will fill up this area once again. And we'll be able to kind of basically swim our way across. Though the broken bridge will kind of make a slight platform. Or at least I thought I did. Or at least I thought it did. I guess it doesn't actually do that. And it looks like we'll just be swimming across. But alright, so let's go in and follow behind Medli to see what's going on in here. You know what, actually, maybe we should go check on the prince once more first. Or, yeah, maybe we should at least go back and see if anyone's gotten anything done with Valoo, and we actually don't need to head up there. I mean, because I'd hate to head up there for absolutely no reason whatsoever, but, let's talk to this guy. Link, do you know Medli? Maybe? Just now, some fellow told me that he saw an unfamiliar creature near Dragon Roost Cavern. He said they looked like they grabbed a girl that looked like Medli, which is odd, because I know Medli can't fly well enough to get to Dragon Roost Cavern by entrance by herself, so I figured it must be some sort of mix-up. It is a bit disconcerting, though. Huh. So, appears we got Medli captured, so, looks like we actually have 2 jobs on our hands here. Looks like we're going to have to save Medli and also appease Valoo ourselves. So we might as well go ahead and head up here and head on into Dragon Roost Cavern. Throw a bomb into there in order to knock that platform down. Almost throw a bomb in there, but miss slightly. And miss again because apparently we're not very good at this. There we go. Got it that time. And this platform will now fall over and then we'll fall in lava. So, yeah, that's Link's reaction to falling in lava. That's new. And we have to start all the way back here. No worries. It's all the platforms should be down. So, no worries there. We just have to cross the gap again, I guess. Alrighty. Now with that, that's going to pretty much do it all for this episode here, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be traveling into Dragon Roost Cavern and taking on the first temple of the game. But anyway, that's going to do it all for this episode here, guys. So if you guys like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.